Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like you're on a roller coaster of emotions in your faith journey? One moment you feel secure and unshakable, and the next you're crying out for restoration, wondering where God is. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into two powerful Psalms, Psalm 125 and 126, that perfectly capture this dynamic tension of faith. They're both songs of ascents, sung by pilgrims on their way to Jerusalem, and they offer us incredible wisdom for our own spiritual journeys. Let us start with Psalm 125. It opens with this amazing promise: "Those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken but endures forever." Just picture that for a second. Mount Zion, the very location of the temple, a symbol of God's permanent presence and strength. The psalmist is telling us that when our trust is in God, we share in that same stability. We're not like a tumbleweed blown around by every problem or doubt. We are secure, grounded, and unshakable. Then it continues, "As the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds his people both now and forevermore." What a beautiful image of protection. It's not just a distant, abstract kind of safety. It's a close, personal, all-encompassing protection. God is our mountain range, our divine barrier against the chaos of the world. The psalm acknowledges that wickedness exists, the scepter of the wicked, but it reassures us that it will not permanently rest on the land allotted to the righteous. God sets a boundary. He protects his people so they won't be tempted to turn from him. The psalm ends with a prayer: "Do good, Lord, to those who are good, to those who are upright in heart." It's a call for God to act on his promises, to bless those who faithfully follow him. Now, hold that feeling of security, and let's turn to Psalm 126. The tone shifts dramatically right from the first verse. "When the Lord restored the fortunes of Zion, we were like those who dreamed." This is pure, unadulterated joy. It's looking back at a moment of incredible deliverance, probably the return from exile in Babylon. The people couldn't even believe it was real. It felt like a dream. Their mouths were filled with laughter, their tongues with songs of joy. Their restoration was so profound that even the surrounding nations had to admit, the Lord has done great things for them. But then, the mood shifts again. The joy of the past gives way to a plea for the present. The Negev is a desert region. Its streams or wadis are dry for most of the year. But when the rains come, they suddenly flood with life-giving water, transforming the barren landscape. This is the kind of dramatic, sudden restoration they are praying for now. They're in a dry season, and they're asking God to send the rain again. And this is where we find one of the most beloved verses in all the Psalms. "Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy." Those who go out weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with them. This is the heart of the matter. Faith isn't always about feeling secure like a mountain. Sometimes it's about sowing in tears. Even when you see no immediate results, it's trusting that your current sorrow is not the end of the story. The promise is clear. The weeping is temporary, but the joyful harvest is certain. The effort you put in during the hard times will lead to an abundance of joy. So, what do we get when we put these two psalms together? We get a complete picture of the life of faith. Our ultimate security is in God. He is our unshakable mountain, our surrounding protector. This is the objective truth we hold on to. But Psalm 126 gives us the subjective reality. Our experience often involves seasons of dryness and weeping. We remember God's past faithfulness and we cry out for him to act again. We plant seeds in tears, trusting in a future harvest of joy. You might be in a Psalm 125 season right now, feeling secure and surrounded by God's love. If so, praise him for that. But maybe you're in a Psalm 126 season, sowing in tears, waiting for the streams to flow in your desert. If that's you, be encouraged. Your tears are not wasted. Your faithfulness in the hard times is a seed that God promises will bring a harvest of joy. Hold on to the truth of Mount Zion even when you feel like you're in the Negev desert. God's protection is real, and his restoration is coming. I hope this look at Psalms 125 and 126 encouraged you, wherever you are on your journey. I'll see you in the next one.